We're going to talk about additional I/O. So a lot of the devices that we see out in interface land actually carry some bonus additional I/O that a lot of times is important in the studio. And so some of these features are actually the exact reason that a consumer might buy them. Well, right now we're looking at the Universal Audio Apollo X8, which is an 8-channel rack mounted interface. And it has the ability to expand to 16 inputs and 22 outputs. But we kind of see a couple things here. We see the traditional inputs of the XLR combo jacks that we see on the SSL2, and we have these DB25 multi-pin line in, line outs, which are awesome. But more importantly, as we kind of look over here, it's kind of hard to see, but we have one other feature that becomes important, and that is our ADAT input and output. And these are the optical light pipe jacks that allow us to expand to more inputs and outputs. And if we go look on here, kind of the conversation here kind of turns to, well, we have the traditional in our interface, we have the traditional preamp, we have the traditional converters in the clock, we have the traditional outputs, but the additional feature here that we have to consider is that on a lot of these higher end devices, we have additional I/O, which could include digital input output links such as SPDIF and ADAT. And that's another piece of where that price point comes in. There's a reason why some of these devices are as expensive as they are. And a lot of times it just comes to what is the extra peripheral I/O that we get from that device.